Hi, so let's talk a little bit about week one. So we're going to be using the book Psychology. Looks like this. I did send it on email that it's okay to get the third edition. The third edition is cheaper. It's not significantly different than edition 4, so you can use either third or fourth edition. But regardless, we're going to be covering chapter 1 this week, which is an introduction to the material. So I'd like you to start with reading chapter 1. Also go in and review the syllabus and any of the online policies that are in that Welcome to Finlandia student section that you're directed to go to from the homepage. You will have a weekly discussion each week. This week's discussion is on the value of introspection. So you'll probably need to use your chapter to learn what introspection is in order to form your response. I have the discussion set up so that you will not be able to see other people's responses to the question until after you have submitted your response. As the syllabus points out, the first discussion posting is due by Wednesday at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time each week. Once you do that on by Wednesday, you will then be able to see other people, and you will need to post to at least one other student by Sunday at 11:59 p.m. The other thing that you will have this week is a syllabus quiz. So review the syllabus, and there's a 10-question multiple choice quiz that you will find under assignment 1 in week 1. So those are your two big assignments this week, your discussion posting on introspection and your syllabus quiz. We also have an optional Zoom meeting this week. You'll find the details on how to connect to that Zoom meeting room under, I believe I put it under announcements for the week of how to connect to the Zoom website. It is optional. It's meant to be more of like an office hour if you have questions about how to get started or any questions about the course. We'll have about 2 other optional Zooms throughout the semester. The Zoom will be set up between 7 and 7:30. If you know that you're not going to be able to make that time, feel free to send me a message or an email through either Canvas or through the Finlandia email system, and I can try to answer any questions that you have. A few other things. I do grade on the weekend, typically Saturday or Sunday. Because you do not need to post to a response to a fellow student until Sunday, if you post on Saturday or Sunday, I likely will not have that discussion grade in for you until the following week. But if you post prior to Saturday morning, I will grade everything that you have in on that weekend. Additionally, on the weekend, I will post a wrap-up video of the material that we cover for that week. So again, we're starting with chapter 1. So our first weekend after we've gone through chapter 1, I will post a short video to kind of wrap up the topics, things related to discussions or assignments. As always, if you have questions for me, reach out to me. I do check my email daily. I usually check once in the morning and then again once later in the day. So feel free to reach out to me and I check Canvas every day also. So just kind of some things to keep in mind as you're looking through chapter 1. I do put some objective questions in each week, and there's also a PowerPoint located within each weekly module. I will probably only have a week or 2 modules up at a time so that when you wrap up you can potentially start working into the next week, but you won't be able to see the whole semester at one glance. So some things that you're going to be covering in this chapter. What is psychology? You'll be defining it. It is a science, and this chapter talks a little bit about how the scientific method is used as part of science. You're going to be learning a lot about who some of the important people are in psychology. In week 2, you'll be writing a paper about one of those people, but this is kind of an introduction to who these people are. You're also going to be learning a little bit about the different types of psychology, so things from clinical psychology to developmental psychology, behaviorism, developmental psychology, psychoanalysis, social psychology, cultural psychology, evolutionary psychology. So really kind of people, theories, and really what is psychology. So again, just a brief wrap up. Check out the syllabus, check out the classroom policies, do an introduction of yourself, and then you will have a discussion on introspection. First posting due Wednesday, a response to appear by Sunday, and a syllabus quiz. If you have any questions, reach out to me, and we will have that Zoom on Thursday. Thanks. Have a good week.